Corgo 10. Feels like way longer though. Less than 3. Has it really been 8 months? Oh my, time flies.
I'm not a gnolf. I'm not a gnoblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed.
Wouldn't it be so nice
To have to buzz.
to have to buzz, to have to buzz, buzz, buzz,
To have to buzz.
to have to buzz, to have to buzz, buzz, buzz.
What are you doing? What is happening? Oh my goodness. Pandas, thank you for 5 months. Nomi, thank you for 8 months. Thank you for your tier 1 for 5 months, Pandas. And thank you, Nomi, for your tier 3 and for 8 months. That's heckin' crazy. We're still in ads. Just take it easy. Has it really been 8 months? Yes. But no. Feels like way longer. Yes, I agree. Feels like both of you have been here a lot longer than that. Looks into having a second robotic butt installed. That would be cool.
This is not a train, it's a lantern and it's on fire.
Matt, you just couldn't wait until I was maybe like on the screen or something. It's fine. This is how we're gonna start today, huh? This is how we're gonna start today? Here.
another one.
Robot Wizard, thank you for 3 months of tier 1. Thank you so much. There's a lot happening right now. I gotta fix this. Hold on. I gotta fix this thing.
Hey, yo.
There we go. I bought this for cosplaying Amish, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get some good use out of it. Yoni, thank you for your 3-month resub. Thank you so much. Thanks, you guys. You guys are already at 82% of a level 3 hype train. If you complete this level, I have to get up and do 50 jumping jacks. If you complete, is it like reflecting off my hair? Yes! Level 4 is a onesie of chat's choice for half an hour. Completed level 5 equals a $10 donation to C2 Children's Research Hospital. Thank you guys. Your support is how I can afford to do giveaways and do stuff for charity and all that, and I appreciate the heck out of you. This is for your 5 months of tier 1 pandas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is for your 8 months and for a tier 3, Nomi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Uni, thank you for your 3-month resub. I really appreciate it. Every single one of you that chooses to be a paid recurring subscriber helps add to our plus points. We've already qualified for level 1. We're working on level 2 now. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. 1, 2, 3. And here is the phone call that I was expecting. That of course they're gonna call me now that I'm where I have a hype train. I have to answer this, chat. I'm so sorry. Thank you for hanging out. I'll be right back. Sour cream. I was thinking about using apple cider vinegar. I'm not going to put sugar in it because the hubs can't have it. Okay. 1 yellow cucumber.
And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed.
Someone's going to leave some really big balls on my front porch, and I don't want anyone running away with those balls. They're my balls. Hands off. Hands off my balls. Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
The one and only.
I don't want to turn into like a cross between Michael McDonald and Tom Waits. Them. You look really nice tonight. Me.
Thank you. Yeah.
There's a kid screaming in the background. Me versus the last person.
Ooh.
Yeah. 9.40.
Yeah, good. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Woo!
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ha.
Buttsbot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife. Please clip that and make sure you send it to her. You can play at this game. Nope, 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 nope,
Flattery will get you everywhere, super curly one.
For people like me, I'm super social. I love people. I have absolutely no trouble going out trying to make new friends. I'm a little bit of a dweeb. There's some people who definitely just don't get me. They're like, what is the deal with that chick? She is crazy loud. And what is this she's talking about? 360 no scoping some kid. What even is that? Oh my god! Oh! Ugh! I'm never doing that again. And I would be here, left to my own devices.
Yeah, you're like,
Get good, Jess Martin. No, I'm kidding. Hi, Tysees. It's so hard. How are you supposed to do that in creative? It's an unrealistic expectation. So, would you like to tell a knock-knock joke?
He just got double shushed.
You got double shushed. You got shushed in stereo. Clip it. You got shushed in stereo. Ha! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, good save. That was my fault. I
have reflexes.
I'm sorry. I'm woefully woefully undereducated. Oh my god, she just smeared her hand that has like pumpkin pie filling all over my face. You're a mess. I break your stream. She says, I break your stream. It's you, you're a witch, dude. Full on, fully chaotic evil.
Can you feel the temperature? you for the sub. Oh, you have no clothes on. No.
My milkshake bringeth all ye gentle folk to the yard, and they're like, it's better than thine. Verily, it's better than thine. I could teach you, but I must levy a fee.
Are you ready to go, Ramona? Yeah. Okay. I have to settle on a voice. Am I just an old person? Because I said, it's okay. It's okay. Lotus.
Okay, Mom.
It's okay. Alexa, it's my pleasure.
What are you doing, Finger Rat? Oh.
So this is a game to you guys, huh? You think this is all just fun and games? There's people out here with reputations at stake as Stream Raiders partners. I need to see every single one of you out there with at least 6 units. I want to see everybody placing 69 units apiece in this battle. I want 420 units on this battlefield. Stat! You heard what I said. I'm not saying it again.
All right, Linus. I'll see your eyebrows and I'll raise you a nostril flare.
Come on. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come here, little White Wolf. Come here, White Wolf. I got a treat. Yes. Yes. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just do it!
It's so... As courtesy of our $500 milestone. Oh my god!
What? What?
You complete me. I love you.
I'm taking the computer. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Everything is right. Oh my god! Thank you,
What's going
Anonymous. Someone just donated $200 to St. Jude. We're at $1,002. You guys get to smash me in the face with a whipped cream pie. Yay! Go! Like
Get wrecked, Cancer!
And I'm about to not be so supportive of this. That's right. Oh. Whoa, did you see that? That was cool. No. Nobody expects the land boat. Chaos.
You're ewy. Ewy. I don't like it.
Whoa!
Mommy, I wonder if I'm
Oh my god. Hey, dude, I like spicy stuff.
You like it? You're gonna have a yucky face.
Hello, welcome to 9.5 Kitchen, where we're going to be making the most basic ass Midwestern chili you've ever seen.
Lotus, it's okay, Lotus. It's okay. A lot of people don't notice me. I still love you, Lotus.
Oh boy, if it's not one thing, it's another. I'll tell you. Thanks for your patience. That was a really important phone call, but it was good news. So, nothing is wrong. Please don't stress. Don't fret. Thank you. Thank you for waiting. I'm sorry. I know. I'm not supposed to say I'm sorry. It's fine. Okay. And I realized I wasn't wearing a St. Jude shirt. I realized I wasn't wearing my uniform for this month, which is like the 700,000 St. Jude shirts that I have. And it's really warm, and I started realizing I was like sweating in my sweater. So I took my sweater off, and then I was like, oh, you didn't put a St. Jude shirt on today. That didn't work for some reason. Probably GiftBot problems. Doesn't look like. I don't know why it didn't work, Impact. It's because you, it's forcing you to be creative and use something else. Hi, Impact. How are you? Okay. So yeah, we are supposed to give away a $50 gift card today. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping unlock level 1 of the Plus program, which means an additional Impact's like challenge accepted. An additional 10% revenue share on gifted subs and tier 1 paid recurring subs starting yesterday. So and thank you for the hype train. You guys completed a level 3, so I have to do jumping jacks. Yes, it's true. May the 4th is not tomorrow, but the next day. And then Revenge of the... Wait. May the 4th. And then what's the 5th? Isn't it Revenge of the 6th? I have no idea. I'm a bad nerd. I'm even married to a huge Star Wars nerd. Oh, May the 4th. Refart of the 6th. Okay, yeah, this whole month has just turned into like a Star Wars thing. But you know what else it is May is... There's a couple, I think there's a couple things for the month of May. It's gonna be May. It is Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. May month celebrations. Is that National Barbecue Day is sometime in May. National Miniature Garden Month? Yeah, Mother's Day in the US is in May. Jewish American Heritage Month. Global Employee Health and Fitness Month. Better Speech and Language Month. ALS Awareness Month. This is according to a site called nationaldaycalendar.com. I don't know how accurate it is. Skin Cancer Awareness Month. Wear your sunscreen. Cover up. I am at high risk for skin cancer. You got to take care of your skin. National Wildfire Awareness Month. National Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month. National Foster Care Month. Shout out to all the people who are foster parents. It's not an easy job. The ones that do it for the right reasons anyway. Correct Your Posture Month. Okay. All right. I'm good, Dan. How are you? You feel called out by this one. International Drum Month, National Dental Care Month, Celiac Disease Awareness Month, Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome Awareness Month, National Asparagus Month, National Stroke Awareness Month, National Moving Month, National Brain Tumor Awareness Month, National Mental Health Awareness Month, Sturge-Weber Syndrome Awareness Month, Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month, National Military Appreciation Month, Melanoma Awareness Month, National Water Safety Month, National Chamber Music Month. Yeah, AAPI Month is all the way down here. National Mediterranean Diet Month, Strawberry Month, Salsa Month, Salad Month. Do we say Lyme disease awareness already? Hamburger Month, National Get Caught Reading Month, National Egg Month, National Blood Pressure Education Month, National Bike Month, National Barbecue Month, Older Americans Month, Date Your Mate Month, National Inventors Month, American Cheese Month. And that's it, according to nationaldaycalendar.com. Today.
Mom deserves the best, and there's no better place to shop for Mother's Day than Whole Foods Market. They're your destination for unbeatable savings.
Thank you. I don't need ads on here. That's great. May 2nd, indulging in delicacies, celebrating National Truffle Day and Salsa Month. Today is National Chocolate Truffle Day. National Life Insurance Day. So make sure you have your life insurance squared away. And enjoy a truffle and some salsa. Maybe not necessarily at the same time. If you guys haven't yet, please get your tickets. We are giving away a $50 gift card. $50 USD.
Coco, señorita.
As a thank you for helping us hit level 1 of the Plus program. Just but point singular. Excuse me. Dan, that's good. I'm glad to hear that you are finding ways to cope with it. It's really, you know, sometimes it's just like one moment at a time. Right? I had like kind of a mild, just too many things going on, mild panic attack this morning. A lot of it is good stuff. It's things related to good things, right? But it's just the level of being busy in my life. I really, really need for things to slow down a little bit for a little while. So I don't know what the summer is going to look like. I really need to be able to play catch up. I need to be able to work on stuff for the stream. I need to be able to spend time with my family and not be stressing out about all the 100,000,000 things that I need to do otherwise. Because I make time for them. I make time for the kids. But then in the background of my mind is just like looming over me. You have so much stuff to do. You should be working. You know, and then I get tired at night sometimes and I don't come down here and do things. And I tell myself I'm going to go to bed early and get up early, and I'm so tired that I end up sleeping more, which is good. It's good for me. I need the sleep. But then I feel guilty that I didn't get up like I planned on doing. And, you know, I need a better routine. And I've just always struggled with consistent routine. You know, some stuff going on with Henry at school. Indeed. And I have a lot of help, and a lot of you, Miro, Emerald, a lot of you do a lot of things to help our community, like in the Discord or behind the scenes or right here in the channel. You guys are all here hanging out. I am very appreciative of all of you, because this is one of the things that helps keep me going and motivates me, and gives me, you know, I want to improve the channel. I have a hard time finding the time to do that. So I get frustrated because I'm like, I have ideas. I have stuff that I want to do. I have to talk with Karen about TwitchCon. You just fart a lot. Yes. You are extremely helpful, and your friendship and your presence here is enough, and you go above and beyond. So I have plenty to be thankful for, and that's, you know, something I try to encourage you guys to remember. And when I start to feel overwhelmed and panicked, like, how am I possibly going to get all this stuff done? I just remember that I'm probably putting way more pressure on myself than anyone else. You know, everybody else's expectations. It's hard not to. I feel responsibility to do the best that I possibly can here, because you have done so much for me. So just know that I am extremely humbled, and I feel extremely fortunate, which is again why we're doing this today. So let me check. Let me pull up the. I tried to go visit with Blapple today, and Blapple had raided out already. And I am lurking our awesome friend Abstract Halo 13. If you guys would make sure you're following Abstract Halo has raised $85 for St. Jude already. This campaign is on our team, Team Quirky Cluckers, and this is, I don't know, maybe the third or fourth time Abstract Halo has fundraised for St. Jude with us, and is a fellow crafter, a crocheter. So please make sure you give them a follow. It's really awesome to have people who, you know, choose us as a group, and I want to make sure they feel supported. Thank you, Miro, for the shout out for Abstract Halo. Give them a follow, please. They are awesome. Their hair is a really gorgeous, bright shade of pink right now. And they're working on a baby blanket on their stream, and they have been a long-time Twitch friend, and like I said, this is at least the third or fourth time they've fundraised for St. Jude with us. Maybe more than that, including like creative campaigns and Play Live. Consider donating to their campaign if you would like to help them reach their goal of $250 raised. It'd be pretty awesome to see them have to raise that goal. What else? Before we draw a winner for this gift card. And I mentioned this before, but the winner does not need to be present. I will reach out to them. For these where you're building up points through viewership through the month and then using those to exchange them for tickets, I usually mention that people can... Yes, and we are doing Bread and Fred. We're doing that tomorrow night. And we're going to have some charity incentives for that. Chimera and I have been talking behind the scenes. See, and like I haven't done a Discord event for that, and I haven't publicized it on socials, and you know, I've just been so behind. There is also the GCX command line Fortnite map. If you weren't here the other night when we tried that, you can play Fortnite in that custom map. There's a code right there. Just search for that code in the search bar on the beginning screen of Fortnite. If you play that custom map, it benefits St. Jude. And we had fun playing it with some people here. I would totally consider doing it again at some point this month. Maybe that could be a special event we do, as we get a bunch of people to play that in a private match. When we played it on public, we had some people who were kind of trolly, which is just going to happen. Hi, Reese Cup. Welcome in. It was fun. Basically, you're divided up into up to 4 teams. And you can have 4 people per team, Karen. And you, it's just Fortnite, but you have a base. And inside of that base, you can unlock, at first you just start out with some pretty basic weapons. And then you go out and you can collect stuff by shooting at fiends. And the fiends in the game are from, basically they're from the other mode that doesn't get played that as much, but the PvE, which is called Save the World. Bread and Fred. Oh, I know very little about it. Something like that. I should probably look up some stuff about it. I kind of thought it would be cool to go into it not having any idea what's going on. It's supposedly kind of a difficult game, I think. Content will be guaranteed. Oh, God. Because I wasn't able to make it to Zam and Lambo's stream where they were playing it. Okay, I'm gonna pull up this giveaway. What else? Am I forgetting anything else right now, Miro? I'm always forgetting something. Always forgetting something. Oh, thank you very much, because we will be receiving a decent payout for Misty Continent. Those of you that played Misty Continent and enjoyed it and played to level 7 or 13 helped add to the sponsorship revenue for Misty Continent. So thank you for that. I very much appreciate it. Always totally optional. I don't want anybody... Please don't feel obligated. I'm glad that some of you genuinely enjoyed it. You reported back that you genuinely enjoyed it. I genuinely enjoyed it. I wish I had more time for that kind of game.
Up in here we
I
got
might have to try and download it on my
vegetable
phone for like if I
meatball.
get stuck somewhere and I'm just need something to do. You're glad you were able to have fun and help with it. Good. I'm glad you had fun. That is really the point, is for you to try out something and see if you like it. And you didn't have to spend any money. They had an incentive for me to spend money on the game, but I decided I'd rather just play and show you guys how to play it for free and enjoy it, because you can spend money on it. At least one person decided they were willing to do that, but it's not necessary with those type of games. So, you know, it's like, hey, you want to be able to do a bunch of stuff faster, then you can pay. Most games like that have something like that. What else? What else? I'm going to head over to our giveaway. We have 21 entrants with 6,609 tickets. So I am going to close this in... Yeah, I mean, we're fundraising for St. Jude, and you guys have already gotten us to $2,482.83. And so at 3,000, I have to do a song with Jazz the Pirate. Also, I just want to point this out. This incredible community over the last 5 years and change has managed to raise $97,212.28 for various charitable causes through Tiltify. I didn't expect us to be that close to 100K so quickly. How about this? Let's see. I got to figure out what the difference is here. 100,000 minus $97,212.28. We are $2,787.72 away. 2482.83. So at $5,270.55 for St. Jude, we will have reached that. I don't know if I'll set that as a milestone, only because we have several charity campaigns and somebody might decide to donate to one of the other ones that's active right now, and I wouldn't want it to be inaccurately reflected. But we are just 2787.72 away from having raised the $100,000 lifetime milestone on Tiltify, and that is wild. Never in my wildest dreams could I have ever imagined being able to do something like that alongside all of you fine people, and I love you and thank you for helping me help so many people. I would like to put it in there, but I think that it's better if we just kind of try to track it on our own, because you just never know if somebody could come along and go, oh, that's cool, you fundraise for Starlight, and throw money at the Starlight campaign. So we'll just keep an eye on it in the Tiltify profile. 97K is amazing, and there's no mad rush. We'll get there when we get there. If we get there with this campaign, that'd be awesome. That would mean that we've raised over $5,000 this campaign, but like I said, I'm not... I don't like to put pressure on you guys. We have fun. We enjoy ourselves. Even a level 5 hype train might derail that. Right now, we're doing those to St. Jude because it is challenge month. Any level 5 hype trains right now will go to St. Jude, just like we did for Starlight when we were doing Spring Stream, or we do when we're doing 12 days, or we did when we were doing Streams for Dreams. If we have an event we're participating in, then we just go ahead and we push that to the charity that we're doing an active event for. If you donate to St. Jude, through our campaign, right now I don't have any special redeems in there because I was concerned about offering more stuff that I would give away, as in like physical objects. I don't have any of that stuff in there right now. You might notice that. The reason is, I desperately need to catch up on previous redeems. And so we will make it stuff where I play games with crowd control on. I might, if I can get caught up at some point this month, offer like one item in there as like an auction or something. But I need to make sure, well, actually, we have the painting that Ramona did. So I do need to put that in there. But if I do an auction, we're going to do that toward the latter half of the month, because you can only keep an auction open. I think it's like 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. There's a time limit. You can't, auctions can have a max amount of time. Right, and we'll do stuff like that. Like I'll put some things in where you guys get to make me do, you know, have to do specific stuff. But I want to like try to make those like special streams. You know, I love St. Jude. I would have a St. Jude gold bar or a Starlight gold bar above my head every day. But I don't want people to feel fatigued by constant pushing for financial goals. So, you know, we take breaks. We have breathers, and I have to make a living. You know, so I don't want anyone to feel like I am pushing for too much all the time. It's important to me to be cautious with that. You all are extremely supportive of me and our charities, and I deeply value that. Right? 21 entrants, 6,629 tickets. Let me refresh this page. All right, 60 seconds. 60-second timer starting now. And I will close the giveaway. This is your final call for tickets for the giveaway. Permanent cherry candy for redeem. Wait, what? I don't know what that means. Do you mean strawberry? Are you talking about strawberry licorice? Are you talking about fruit flavored licorice? I love cherry flavored things. I don't have anything against cherry. Yes, we are resetting butt coin after this. Yes. We are resetting the butt coin. $15 seconds left to enter the giveaway. Hurry up and get your tickets. Okay, I'm going to close the giveaway in 5, 4. Holy cow, Karen. 3, 2, 1. Closing it. Oh, Wiffle. You just want one ticket, Wiffle? No, it's not a Steve giveaway. All you want is one ticket, Wiffle? You could probably buy a lot more than that, Wiffle. We actually need to give away some St. Jude stickers. We've only given away 2, and we're supposed to give them away every $500. So I need to give away 2 more, almost 3. Until we're out. We have 15 stickers, and I've already given away 2. We need to give away 2 more. All right. We've got people who are coming in and going, I don't know if yeah, just go ahead. Hurry up, though. Go ahead. Exclamation point, ticket, and space, and max if you want to use as much of your points as you can. But we were supposed to draw a winner 22 minutes ago, so I don't want anyone to feel like they're not getting a chance to get in there. And we have ads incoming. Here, I'm gonna snooze the ads. Just so we're not stressed about ads starting, okay? 10, 9.5, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the giveaway. You bought 90 tickets. You have 90 tickets. If you go to the link, you should be able to see. Oh, it's because I closed it. When the giveaway is active, you can type !giveaway. You follow the link that pops into chat, which is not active right now because I just closed it. And then, here, hold on. I can put this on the screen. 1 second. Which usually I do. So it's fine. You're not, you are not in any way causing any kind of issues. It's okay. $24 entrants, 7,942 tickets. These are all the names that are entered. Oh, here. Okay. I know it's small. Okay. Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, chat? Are you hyped? Are you excited? We're about to give away a $50 gift card. Who's it gonna be, chat?
Chicken attack!
Yeah! Rigged. Rigged, Ian. You had an 18.69. Can we get some nice? Congratulations, Ian. Ian, you're here a lot. Well, yeah, I mean, it's only rigged by the fact that Ian is here a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Again, being here in the channel is supporting the channel. So thank you very much. Congratulations, Ian. DM me in Discord. Let me know what you want. $50 USD. You want a We Crochet gift card? I got you. Or it could be Joanne if you want yarn. Yarn. Thank you, friend. You have invested a lot of your time and your funds in our channel. I'm happy for you. You have a fat cart there already. All right, let's go. Awesome. Wiffle wants me to hydrate. And we get a shout out for Wiffle too, who's also on Team Quirky Cluckers and is going to do some fundraising for St. Jude. Did you get everything set up? Okay. Wiffle, if you have questions, you know I'm happy to answer them. I'm updating the title and the tags. Oh, we have an ad break coming in. You did get everything set up. Oh, absolutely. And I mean, I did think about doing like a Discord video call, but I think that so far you were the one lone new person. And we welcome new people. Please, you know, if you're new to charity fundraising, do not feel intimidated. I will gladly help you. We have lots of people who can help. But let's see here. Round 4. Oh no, did I do it wrong? I did. Crud, I have to frog around. Because I thought I was supposed to go up to 3. Okay. Most of it. You need to fix your about section, add the Nightbot message. Yeah. Are you using the Tiltify extension? You don't have to, but it is a tool that is available to you. If you need help setting up the Tiltify extension, let me know. It can go in the panels below your stream. I had fun hanging out with Amish yesterday, and we raided into him while he was doing his 3-year celebration, and it was real crazy over there. And I even got to hang out for a while he was diamond painting with Pix. There was a whole lot of DPing going on over there. Cool, sounds good. It's pretty easy to set up, Wiffle, but you need to make sure you have it attached to the current campaign. Yeah, show and tell reminder. Ads are 2.5 minutes. So this is the Limlen chicken pattern, but we are adapting it to have a devil hat and booty cheeks and the little hat. This is the one that I already made. And this is a free pattern. I love this pattern. It's really cute. You could do it in worsted weight. You could do it in cotton yarn. I'm doing it in Hobie Baby Snuggle. I'm pretty sure all 3 of these velour yarns I'm using are Baby Snuggle. They also have another line called Honey Bunny. I messed up again.
Ooh, 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 ayo.
I messed up again. I have to frog again. I wasn't paying attention. Hey, Kat, what's up? I'm using a 5.0. A lot of people use a smaller hook with this yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Maggie's barking at something outside. I had her on her tie out because she was wanting to nap in the sun. She had to have a growth removed from in between her toes. Oh, that reminds me. I have to give her one of her, like, 4 meds that she needs to have right now. Let me step away and do that really quick before I forget. Hi, Raven. Show and tell when I come back. Okay? Thank you so much, everybody. I'll be right back. Sour cream. I was thinking about using apple cider vinegar. I'm not going to put sugar in it because the hubs can't have it. Okay. 1 yellow cucumber.
And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed.
Someone's gonna leave some really big balls on my front porch, and I don't want anyone running away with those balls. They're my balls. Hands off. Hands off my balls. Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. I don't know why I turned into like a cross between Michael McDonald and
Tom Waits. Them. You look really nice tonight. Me.
Thank you. Yeah.
There's a kid screaming in the background. Me versus the last person. Ooh.
Yes. 9.49.
Yeah, good. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Woo!
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ha.
Buttsbot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife. Please clip that and make sure you send it to her.
You can play at this game. Nope, 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 nope.
Flattery will get you everywhere, super curly one.
For people like me, I'm super social. I love people. I have absolutely no trouble going out trying to make new friends. I'm a little bit of a dweeb. There's some people who definitely just don't get me. They're like, what is the deal with that chick? She is crazy loud. And what is this she's talking about? 360 no-scoping some kid. What even is that?
Oh my god! Oh! Ugh! I'm never doing that again.
Okay, all the points are reset, by the way. Oh, thank you. Music, are you going to cooperate? Mix it up. Are you good? Oh, is it playing? No, it's not playing. What's happening? Weird. That was weird. Okay, I fixed it. Hi, Cat. How's the kiddo? How's the kitten? Lotus, hello. Welcome in. All right. We need to do show and tell, so let's get that going. If you guys haven't posted in there, you can totally still post in there. Please do. If you're not in our Discord server, you can type !Coop to get the link. If you join the server with a username that's different from your Twitch, please let us know so we can get you a role so you can start posting in there. She's adorable. Oh my goodness. You make me want a new kitten so badly. I can't. Not right now. Miro sharing in the Discord show and tell? Miro posting in show and tell? In the words of Zealous Zam. Maybe Miro is the most competitive baker I know.
Maybe 9 is the most competitive person I know for a gamer.
You were not pressured by anyone. It was a suggestion. It was a suggestion. Thank you for taking the suggestion. I love when you guys share stuff in here. So, you know, it's all good. If you don't feel like sharing, there's no pressure. I really love seeing you guys' stuff. So I told Miro that he should post next time he baked bread. We just want to, you know, live vicariously through you and drool over your homemade baked goods. And this is from Emerald. Managed to finish 3 more canned cozy pouches for this weekend's LARP event. These are awesome. Pretty colors. Not Miro being a pro baker and not sharing with us. Yeah, post your bread in the Discord show and tell. Easy clap. Vintage SMB, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Ian, I will get that gift card over to you in DMs probably like later today, if that works for you. Is there stuff that's on sale that you have in there? Because if you have stuff that's on sale that you need it by a certain time, just let me know so you can take advantage of the sale. I am a We Crochet Knit Picks affiliate. If you shop on We Crochet or Knit Picks, they're the same company, but they have different websites. If you shop on either of those sites using that link that just popped into the chat, for about 10 more days, yeah, you'll get it well before that. Thank you. I'm excited for you to get some new yarn. I have my yarn order is on the way for the placemats. And then I also need to, actually, I might have to make another order from them. Boo. Because I realized I need some fur yarn. I might order it from them, or I might order it through webs, yarn.com. I'm not sure yet. At any rate, that's one way you can support the stream, the channel, is to shop using affiliate links. I don't have like a mile-long list of them. I try to be picky about who I work with. We Crochet Knit Picks actually is their offices, not their warehouse. So your stuff ships from Ohio when you order from them. But their offices are in Vancouver, Washington, which is like an hour drive away from me. So they're a Pacific Northwest-based company, and their different outlets are crochet.com, which is We Crochet, knitpicks.com, Connecting Threads, which is like heavily leans toward quilting, but is like, you know, sewing supplies like fabric and thread and even machines. And there's another one. I feel like there's one more. If their factory is nearby, a tour would be awesome. I don't know where their factory is, where the factories are. I think a lot of the yarn is made outside of the States. Made in China. Chroma fingering. Some of it might be made here. A bunch of the hand-dyed stuff, the names are Portland streets. Hawthorne is a shopping district in Southeast Portland that I used to hang out at a bunch when I was a teenager. Well, degenerate, derelict, drama geek, taking up, you know, shopkeepers' time and maybe buying something worth $5. I was a teenager. I forgive me. As an adult who has now experienced waiting on people that age and having them in a place of business as a customer, I'm like, oh man, this is my karma. Freshly baked onion bread. Ooh, yum. Yes. I want some. It looks really good. It looks like it's a whole grain bread, Miro. It looks like it's tasty and probably healthier for you than 99.98% of store-bought bread in the United States. Does it have egg in it? Do you use egg in this dough? Is it an enriched, it's what we call an enriched dough? I've baked breads that don't have any egg or oil. And then I've baked some that have fat added and egg and even milk. Which does give it a nice texture, depending on the type of bread you're making. I've also made some really good, it was like a multi-grain sandwich bread that I should see if I can find this guy on Facebook and ask him for the recipe again, because I had it somewhere and I don't know where I put it, or I might have lost it. And it was a really good multi-grain sandwich bread, and it was so tasty. But it did require some additional steps beyond just like your typical bread baking routine. You had to like let it rest in the fridge and all this stuff. There was kind of it was like a several day long process. It wasn't naturally leavened. It did, I believe, if I remember correctly, it did require commercial leavening, commercial yeast. But there was like a whole extended fermentation process and all of this. Very cool. Thank you for sharing. And I like these pretty blue flowers. Do you cool the bread on this? Is this specifically designed for cooling baked goods on because it's like a little grate and so air can flow through the bottom of it? Seriously, thank you for sharing, Miro. I'm glad you shared. Kasara says, kinda sad my kiddo has already claimed this dino because he turned out so cute. Now you want to keep him. Pattern is the Woobles Fred the Dino pattern. Oh, cool. Yarn Whisper Not Blanket and Sweet Snuggles Light. Very cool. This is awesome. How adorable is this? There's a reason why your kiddo snagged it. Because it's really cute. It's designed to catch crumbs from the bread. Ah, I see. When you cut the bread. Got it. How cute. I love it. Yeah, there's a reason your kiddo stole this from you. Boop, we gotta boop it. Boop. Allie made a bucket hat. How cute. I love it. This is adorable. I might have to throw something like this together for Moni. A granny square bucket hat. Super cute. Thank you for emoji-fying your child's face. This is a cute little shirt too. It matches. It matches her shirt. I love it. Adorable. Bucket hat done after finishing one that was too big and redoing it. That's a win. There you go. Although, you know, if they're a little too big, that's no big deal because then they can, you know, grow into it. But cute colors. Nice, pretty spring colors. Is this a pattern that you used? And if so, would you mind sharing it? Either in this channel and or the patterns. And you know, you guys, there's so many patterns in here, like that Emerald has worked so hard to collect. You could put it under crochet patterns if you want. It was way too big. Yeah. Okay. Understood. Anyone else have anything they want to share in there? Just let me know, okay? If you have something you post in there, I can always head back over there. Allie, congratulations. You finished an object. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm always excited when I actually finish something. So yeah, I'm using a 5.0 millimeter hook. I like the Tulip brand hooks. Exclamation point hooks. That is an Amazon affiliate link if you... Can you share a video in the Discord pattern channel? Oh, like a video tutorial? Yes, of course. What are you Kappa sipping for? What is going on? Oh, because you want pandas to share something in the Discord. Because you're harassing panda, because you're bullying pandas. With love. It's just a little peer pressure. Is that like... Oops. One too many O's.
Excuse me. It's just a little too.
Yeah, I tried a 4.5 with this yarn, and I felt like while it definitely did give a nice dense fabric, it was like almost too dense. And I switched to a 5.0 and I still don't have any problems with stuffing showing. I just felt like this was a more comfortable size hook for me to work with this yarn. I'm pretty sure Chimera uses really small hooks for her Amis, but I don't know. Just the crochet patterns channel under the patterns category, Allie. Here, I can tag you in there. Oh my gosh, this mushroom bag is so cute. That Emerald posted yesterday. What in the world is happening in this emote? No worries, Ali. Okie dokie. Just working on the hat. I have all the other pieces of the chick already created. I'm excited to do the Froggy from Valley Peaks. I need to send them an invoice. Super stoked that Nerder reached out to me. Did you know speed doesn't kill any... Wait. It's an interesting first message of the day. The Marcy Ghost. Hi. Ooh, front loop only. How late did Amish end up going last night? I went to bed. I was so exhausted. Not after fighting with my own children to go to bed for like an hour and a half. You played the demo and it's really good? Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed the demo. What's going on, Z Minus? How you doing? You are an interesting person who may or may not be insane. I see. There's barking. There's one climb that is medium difficulty, but it's actually really hardest. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm excited to try it out. They actually gave me a key to try out like a different version that's not the publicly available demo. So that'll be fun. I think it has more going on in it than the publicly available one that's on the Steam page. And we'll get together some commands and stuff, and we're going to do some social media stuff with them, and I'm really excited, and I'm so honored. I'm flattered that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that a demon chicken? Does it lay deviled eggs? I can't believe you're the first one to make that joke. I've been sitting here making these devil chickens for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty funny. Good one. We do love some wordplay around here. Oh, did I miss that yesterday? Cool. Also farts, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Like, so, you know, that's just it. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say, like, hey, you know, we don't play Stream Readers anymore, but I love supporting my friend Bread for Kids, who is CTV staff, and I am hoping that they come out with more stuff for Project Arena, and I support my friends that are doing things like skinathons, and you know, I still hang out sometimes, like, and you know, chat with like Angel and Eric Garfield, and we love our friend Whoppy, and like, you know, we've made a lot of really cool friendships and connections through it. So, you know, it's okay. We decided to move on from playing Stream Raiders, but I don't like have, you know, there were Satan Chicken. That's a part of life sometimes, is that, you know, your relationship with people and organizations might change, but you just like Pee Wee Herman. You don't have to be sorry. The button is there and you pressed it. You don't need to be sorry. What's going on, NMV? How you doing today? How's your Thursday? They did mention Arena after the skinathon they had. Yes, please do. I haven't been keeping up with the CTV Discord. I should be poking in there every once in a while. Project Arena playtest. You locked it in. Arena will be open for 48 hours to all players for a special playtest where they can experience the new factions. Yay! New features, improved battle engine, updated UI, and mobile experience. Oh, cool! Captains will be able to host arenas for their communities and will end the playtest with large arena battles hosted on the Captain TV channel. The date for this is TBD, but also soon TM. Let's go. That's awesome news. Thank you so much, Miro. You were totally feeling overworked last night, but you're feeling over the hump today because you can see that you'll be catching up on your work completely soon and we'll be able to have a weekend. Let's go. I'm good. I'm good. You know, way too busy. All the things. But most of it is busy with good stuff. Some things are, you know, stressful, difficult. Oh. Panda says, fine, Ian. I like to randomly make little keepsakes for regular stoneworkers that I interact with in public. Especially, do you mean like actual stoneworkers? Yeah, we're gonna read the message out loud. Store workers. Especially during COVID, you think little random acts of kindness are important. You gifted this to a lady you knew of. Her sister had just passed away. She was raising her 3 nieces that were willed to her. You decided to do a heart of the sisters, one being an angel passing along her 3 gems, the kids, the other sister passing her heart. You were in I am training myself to be an impersonal cog in the tech Leviathan headspace, and now you're back in ooh, so that's how the internet works. Nice. Headspace. Excellent. Pandas, that is such a sweet thing to do for somebody going through such a rough time, and I'm sure it really meant a lot to her. Hi, Razor. How you doing today? Welcome in, Razor. Thank you for sharing this. It's a beautiful thing you did for somebody. Little things like this can really help somebody going through a rough time. You know? That's a lovely keepsake. I think that's a super sweet idea, and you came up with it all on your own. Oh, I'm sure she treasures it. That's really awesome. And it just speaks to your awesome, kind nature that you even thought to do something like that. Had a rough night, so feeling groggy and tired. I am sorry to hear that. You know, hopefully we can help you just have a chill, easygoing place to relax and hang out. So that's what we're known for, is chill, relaxing times. Okay, sometimes we get excited. Sometimes chat sends me way too much bread. Speaking of, hi, Mirror. Wait, Mirror, did you send me bread? I can't remember who all did it. There was such a long list of people who sent me bread in Supermarket. Supermarket Sim. You sent me... Miro sent bread today. I don't know if you were here. Miro sent a picture of bread that he made in the show and tell. Yeah, that was you, Bandas. You sent all the empty boxes. That's great. I'm like, oh, great, more bread. Oh, wait, no, it's an empty box. Or maybe it was toilet paper that looked like an empty box. You didn't send me bread not one time. Yeah, you sent me several blocks away, Ian. What you sent me was to the other side of town. And to have to walk back without even like an Uber, you know, or any sense of direction. No map. Can't see where I'm going. Don't know where my shop is. You know, it's kind of weird in the game that like you don't know where your own shop is. Thank you for the work, Lurk, Arid. I appreciate you. At least it wasn't bread. Yeah, you sent me on a wild goose chase is what you sent me. You at least tried to bring me home and keep my lights on. It was a lot of fun. We played Supermarket Simulator with crowd control on, if anybody doesn't know what we're referencing. Hi, Bezabelli. How you doing today? It's nice to see you. Hobby Mean is here. Hello. Welcome in. Making sure I'm not missing. Oh, Liz. Hi, Liz. Chill here. Aw. So, Liz, when we get you that travel spinning wheel, I may or may not have been a little bit of a goblin myself in Liz's throne. I had a balance. I don't know. I like helping people. Just like y'all like helping me. Also, thank you. I got the seeds. Thank you so much. That's what you get. It's revenge. I can't. There we go. No. I don't believe you can use crowd control with Fortnite. You can use Dixper, but Dixper does not have a charity integration yet. You're just waiting on the Monopoly Go sponsorship money in order to finish out the throne. But you actually ordered it? Oh my gosh, good. Yeah, it's in production in Boulder, Colorado. Let's go. I'm so happy for you. What was the exact spinning wheel that you got? It's a travel one, right? That is so awesome. I'm so happy for you. That's exciting. I don't know if they're planning a charity integration for Dixper. There's plenty of choices for crowd control, and I actually paid for the premium version. I don't know if I'll keep it, but I paid for it so I could play Supermarket Sim because it looked like a fun game I wanted to play, and it was just, you know, it's $8 a month, or like there's a discount for signing up for a whole year, but I wanted to try it out first and see if it was really worth paying for the extra stuff. So thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thanks for helping me have funds to do things like that. It's a business expense. Hobby Main, we're just hanging out crafting. We gave away a $50 gift card. Ian won a $50 gift card. He asked for a We Crochet gift card. Speaking of helping people, you don't know if I was aware of the trans woman friend of yours who was stuck in rural Kentucky for years, who was trying to get out, but she's out now and she just got a job. That's awesome news. I hope that the job is a good fit. She's all set up in Seattle and you're so happy for her. Good. I'm really glad. That's such a tough spot to be in, jobless, and, you know, the insecurity with your income is stressful enough, but like if it's also a housing issue and things, you know, and if you're just not feeling like you can stay where you're at for whatever reason, but especially it's, you know, if it's like because you feel fear for your safety or, you know, any of that stuff, that's awesome news. Seattle's a cool town. It's a little spendy there, but hopefully, you know, the situation is tenable, you know? You're really grateful to everyone who contributed to her funding. Absolutely. A lot of that kind of stuff, it's like a team effort. It's not just one person doing it. Clearly, if somebody can afford to fund something like that and they want to, you're thrilled, but that's not usually how it goes. We talk about that here with our charity stuff. It's a lot of small contributions a lot of times that end up being the reason for such a resounding success. She got a beauty industry job. She's always loved makeup, so it should be good. Awesome. And she gets to do something she feels good about. That's great. Thank you for sharing some really good news. That's awesome. You know, we understand people go through a rough time too. We never want anyone to feel punished for like mentioning that they're having a hard time or anything like that. But it's always lovely when someone comes in and shares like a success story. You know, bringing some balance to it is always good. I need to figure out what I'm doing.
Welcome to the fart zone.
Welcome to the fart zone, readers.
Welcome to the fart zone. To the fart zone. Welcome to the fart
Hello, Pottery
zone.
Dojo.
To the fart zone.
Did you warn them?
To the fart zone. To the fart zone. To the fart zone. To the fart zone. To the fart zone.
Hi, Winsing. I see you. I see you, Winsing. You better have warned them, Pottery Dojo, because you helped me figure out how to do that. Poor Pottery Dojo raiders who are used to like this really lovely, relaxing, chill atmosphere with the, you know, throwing pottery and all this stuff. It breaks me every time. I know. Listen, it's all Tashwin's fault for sending me that sign. Hashtag blame Tashwin. Welcome in, readers. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very much. Pottery Dojo, aka Rhino Lion. If any of you did not know that Pottery Dojo was once Rhino Lion. How you doing? How was your stream? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I super appreciate the raid. If you've never been here before, I am 9.5 and I'm called that because I'm missing half a finger on my right hand. Very bold, very clever. Restaurant coworker. Oh, yeah, you're not even gonna wait. Okay. I'll take it. $9.50 for the kids to show the read video. Let's go. Ian just triggered our raid video. It'll take a second for Mix It Up to decide to play it. That is so awesome. Thank you very much, Ian, for the $9.50 for the kids. We are fundraising for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Tell us what you were up to on stream, and if you have any websites you want to post in the chat for people to be able to follow you on, like your Instagram or anything like that, just go right ahead.
I'm freaking out right now. I'm fangirling.
You have no clothes on.
No. Get supported, nerd.
No flipping way. You didn't do it.
Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody.
We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh?
She did such a good job with this video, Wincing.
There's people out here with reputations at stake.
My friend Jonathan X Ruth put this video together. If you guys don't know our friend Ruru, please give her, shoot her a message if you're looking for someone to do similar work for you. She did such a good job. Like, seriously?
Why are you showing them all the trolley ways to donate? And not just telling them, like,
Hey guys, if you donate $10, it covers a new toy for hospital play areas.
this is not raid video number 2.
Don't listen to Ian. Thank you, Ian. Thank you so much. Thank you for this. Yes. Thank you for the $6.69 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. It was really good. Stream was pretty good. You tried pouring some plaster today, but your plaster's old, so you're not sure it's going to set up. It's messy, dusty job, and the plaster got thick faster than you expected. You'll see. Oh yeah. Hey, I understand. What you that craft, that art, that discipline it seems a lot more physical than a lot of others. And NMV, I saw your message. And yeah, people do often apologize even when they have no reason to, when they need help, and it's something I'm guilty of as well. And it is true, and we are stronger together. And so I am super glad for your friend, that, they had you on, that she had you on her side, and that you were able to help make it work. Because it is, it is important. Feeling like there's people out there that see you and see that you are trying to have a better life and want you to have that. It is, there is no price that you can put on that. We're less than $1 away from $2,500 raised. This campaign for St. Jude, which is 16 days of oxygen for a St. Jude patient. And it's May 2nd. And I just am very proud of our community for everything we've done to help these kids and their families. Well, there you go. You were able to rise above that, NMV, It is important to be able to, set aside any personal stuff. Ads in approximately 3 minutes. Thank you, Miro. So welcome, readers. We do a lot of crochet stuff here when chat lets me. I am currently crocheting a little devil chicken. I do have a shop, and I'm trying to create some inventory for the shop, and also to maybe hopefully, we're in the process of talking about doing Artist Alley, my friend Karen and I, at TwitchCon. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need to really like step up how much stuff I make. Liz, you beautiful, beautiful being. We need to do some giveaways. No crochet, only dryers. And Envy, you want me to show them the steak in the dryer? Look, this is how they troll me. They send me toys, and then my kids are like, ooh, I want to play with that. Ian and Nomi. Ian and Nomi sent me like little toy steaks and this dryer. It is too funny. It's actually a combo washer dryer. You hear the little water sounds? This is one of the best things you've ever seen happen. We need to figure out a way to have some sort of a redeem or something for it, right? Like maybe when we have to choose between 4 things. Well, I guess that wouldn't really work. I was trying to think like, gotta wash the steak first. Seriously. Right, Bezabelli, it's so funny. So basically, I'm just a clown that also happens to crochet. Is essentially what goes on in here. I was just dancing around with steak in a dryer. Yes. I told them I'll actually do it if we ever hit 10K sub points. I will purchase a dryer and we will cook steak in it. Not inside my house. Get your steak nice and clean and then dry it to store in the closet.
Get your steak nice and clean and then dry it to store in the closet. Dry a steak.
Dry
a
IT.
Steak. Dry a steak. Dry a steak. Dry a steak. Dry a steak.
Goodness gracious. Anyhow, yeah, that's a whole meme in here. But we're super happy to have y'all. If you, Dojo, if you need to get going, if you got kiddo stuff to do, if you want, you can pick my pair eyewear toppers. But if you need to get going, you know, I totally understand. Just let me know. If you have time, you can pick my toppers. And I mean it. Like, I'll hunt it down if I have to. Do you have an Instagram link you want to share or anything like that? And I know he's been preparing for, like, some shows and stuff. Which is cool. You should definitely hang out there. You pick the toppers currently topping. Okay, these are the cats in yarn. I like these. I do have 2 cats, 3 dogs, 3 kids. I live in the Pacific Northwest. I've been streaming for 5.5 years. We are actually coming up, before you know it, we're going to be on our 6th stream anniversary. August 31st is 6 years on Twitch. That's really not that far away. It's like, almost 4 months. But that's right around the corner. If my previous experience in life is at all any indication, anything to go on. So we are coming up on 6 years on Twitch, which is pretty wild. And we'll try and plan some fun stuff. It is a tough time of the year for me to do a big event because it's right before the school year starts. So what I might do is postpone it until after the kids have returned to school so that we can have the day. Or we could try to do it a little bit early, and then it would be during summertime and I'd be able to do a longer stream and not have to worry about our school schedules. I don't know. I'll talk with my husband about it too. Because we actually also have another project. I don't have enough projects. Henry and I, my 14-year-old and I, are gonna, you guys might start seeing me play the online version of Pokemon, the card game, and crack in some packs here on the stream. Because Hubs has asked me if I would like to take on running Pokemon card gameplay with my eldest child in the shop as a way for not only us to offer more gameplay in the store and encourage people to buy Pokemon cards from us, just saying. But we have the sets too for kids to learn to play and just to like offer something that appeals to like maybe just a little bit younger audience than like the Magic and the Warhammer. And we have some younger people that come in and play Warhammer, but they're like teenagers. We want to get families in with their kids, learning how to play card games and enjoying themselves in the shop. So, and like maybe not playing a game on a screen, which like I love video games. I'm a Twitch streamer, like, but I also think like tabletop gaming, role-playing games that are like in-person stuff. That's an awesome way to like connect with people in your local community. And, have some quality time with your family that isn't centered around a screen. So I think there's an important balance to be had there. And I've played some Magic with them, and with my kids and my husband. And I won both times we played Commander. But it's with a deck my husband built. So my husband's deck won for me twice. A deck he built for our daughter is a Unicorn and Pegasus deck. And the Commander is has lifelink, so it's really kind of a hard deck to beat. My kids were like fighting. My boys were fighting over who gets to play that deck next time. Anyways, it's part of our business, so I really want to do some of that stuff. So we do some gaming stuff here too, not just crochet. Have you ever heard of LAN parties? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yeah, totally. That's the kind of stuff that I think, I don't, at the risk of sounding like an old fart and like an old-fashioned fuddy-duddy, I feel like that stuff, we could use a little more of that in modern life in like, places like, the States, and kicking them outside and junk like that. So I'm looking forward to helping with that project at the shop. Hashtag feels old man. Yeah. But I'm fascinated by watching people make pottery. I think it's a very cool art. And Pottery Dojo has been making a lot of bonsai pots, which is really cool. If you enjoy watching people make stuff, you should definitely check it out. And we have a lot of mutual friends, because the creative categories tend to be like that. There's a lot of us that have a lot of overlap. So whenever I go in there, there's usually at least one or two people that I know from here or from other channels. It's a lot of fun. And then we rated the Neokalilims. You hit 3K follows? Let's go! Congratulations! That's awesome. Also, Pottery Dojo is a parent as well. And I think, it can be hard trying to balance parenting, other responsibility, like household and family responsibilities, and trying to, pursue your creative stuff. It can be difficult sometimes to accomplish all of that. So it's nice to see other people kind of, maybe in similar, it's like we can relate to one another. I can't believe how old your daughter sounded when she came in the other day and was talking to you in your studio. I was like, no, his daughter's a baby. She's not allowed to sound like that. It's so crazy, isn't it? It goes so fast. Your baby. She can read now. She already has a really good, she's all up in your business. She has a really good vocabulary already and very her conversation skills are already well beyond her years. I would not have guessed that she is the age that she is listening to her speak. But you know, I imagine yours probably is the type of household where you make sure to encourage that stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if you had, just done enough reading with her that she's learned all those words. Our middle kiddos like that. Ramona's reading skills are off the charts. Henry struggles sometimes with reading and writing, and his handwriting is abhorrent. But he gets it done, and his communication. He's different. He's just a different kid in general, but it's not like he's not good at it at all. He prefers math and prefers problem solving stuff, but we've encouraged them to try and, push themselves with all of it. But yeah, my daughter she's always wanting to help, particularly in the kitchen. She's always wanting to help with cooking and baking and stuff. And I always have to remind myself to just patiently allow her to help me, even though it holds me up a lot of times. And, this morning I had to go, okay, I can't, you guys have to be out the door in 5 minutes. I have to just hurry up and finish putting lunches together. But if you want to help me in the mornings, we just need to get up a little tiny bit earlier. And I want her to learn all that stuff. I don't want her to feel like I shoved her out of the kitchen like my mom did. And I understand why my mom did it. She was so busy. She worked a lot. She often was working 2 jobs. And she'd just be like, just let me do it. Soon she'll be making dinner for everyone. Please. I'm a good cook, but I dislike doing it. I hate that I don't really care to cook. If I could afford it, I would hire somebody to cook for us, or I would order food or whatever. That's not always true. I would still want to do it, just not every flipping day. And then, having to direct everybody to help me clean up, and it's all the steps of it. And I just am pressed for time. But yes, we are fundraising for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Thank you very much, Ian, for those couple of donations. And then Liz, you pushed us over. I appreciate it. The families of St. Jude really appreciate it. And $5 is enough to cover the cost of an isolation gown for a parent of a St. Jude kid. So $1 is the minimum donation on Tiltify. And there is no such thing as a donation that's too small. $5 is huge. It all goes together to make it so that families of St. Jude are never presented with a bill for any of their services, and they are able to conduct life-saving research, and they share all that research freely with the scientific and medical communities. Time and dishes are usually the not-so-good part of cooking. I know. I'm trying to train myself to think ahead about some things with meal prep, which has never been my forte. So, I need to find some more of this red yarn to make this other horn. I do have afternoon obligations today, so around, we need to be wrapping it up around, it needs to be rated out by about 2 o'clock. I hope I have more of this right.
Nine rules science drools.
No! That is absolute false! You waited until I was turned around! You waited until I was turned around!
Thank you for the 100 bits, Fallon. Thank you for shouting out our awesome friend, Science Streams. You... Stop it! Quit using reverse psychology on all these people. What's going on? Oh my goodness. Fallon, our rhododendron bush in front of our house is absolutely teeming with big, giant, fuzzy bumblebees. I thought of you because there's just like nothing but bumblebees all over our rhododendron bush. It's in flower, so they're just having a time out there. Minding their own business. They're really chill unless you are aggressive toward them. But they're the big, fat, fuzzy bumblebees. What's up, Wayward Worm? I'm hoping I have some more of this red velour yarn. Yeah, the bees are all, hey, what's up, Dr. Ash? The bees are all out in full force. Fat, fuzzy bees. Yes, they are. They're so cute. I should make some bees. Bees are an easy sell. People love bee plushies. Lita cut your rhododendron bushes a few years ago and they never came back. Oh, really? Well, listen. Are they growing back? Because we had a bush in our front yard that someone had cut back really aggressively. And yeah, I know, you know Dr. Ash, don't you, from Stream's channel? It's so funny, all these different circles that come together. I love it. Balin, thank you for, I don't know if you do it on purpose or not, but I just want to mention, I see that you raid a lot of people in the Women's Guild. Your childhood dog ate one of your grandmas, like ate one of her rhododendron bushes. So we moved into our house in 2020, end of 2020. And there was a bush in our front yard that had been cut pretty much like right down to the ground. And I couldn't tell what it was. I was like, this looks like it could be a camellia. And it is. And I let it grow back. Aw, that's awesome. Yeah. NFP. And then I let it grow back and it has flowers on it and it is a camellia. But it took several years for it to grow back and flower. So I wonder if maybe it will, but it's just gonna take time for it to grow back. You sure hope it ate the plant and not grandma. I ate my grandma. From Moana. It's a line from Moana. Ate my grandma. I got enough sleep and I'm caffeinated today, so I'm... Your childhood dog ate one of your grandma's rhododendron bushes down to just a stick, and your grandma called that dog Lucifer instead of her name, Lucy, for the rest of Lucy's life. And she never admitted that the bush was the biggest and best after. Oh, yeah, sometimes if you cut things back. Allegedly. Please follow Science, our friend Science. Science Streams is Balint, Lita, and Baby Alona. They are science communicators. They share awesome science news. They do microscopy. They often have guests on the stream. A lot of times you'll find paleontologizing as a guest on their stream, which is really fun when they're collaborating. Danny's really cool, and it's fun to see them together on the screen virtually, albeit virtually. Although I actually got to hang out with both of them in person at TwitchCon. Seriously, they put on, they bring a ton of value to the platform, and they are huge champions of educational content, and also creative content because they do art. Balint does digital art on stream, and I can't go into Balint's stream and leave in a bad mood. I try to be in a good mood as much as I can, but you know what I'm saying? Like if I see that Balint is on, I know if I go in there, I'm gonna have fun. And thank you, Miro. I'm gonna have fun. You keep telling paleontologizing that ontology is philosophy. I don't know if I understand this message, NMV. Sometimes you see NMV, I think you're way smarter than me, and I don't understand. I'm like, philosophically, Sasa can be done without, but he carries on doing the ontology of old things anyways. I don't know if I understand. You might have to explain it like I'm a kindergartner. But I appreciate that there is this whole community of people trying to convince Twitch of the value of educational content. It is, Twitch is more than just gaming. Yes, I love gaming. You guys saw me. I had a blast. I had a blast playing Supermarket Simulator and raising money for St. Jude. It was so much fun. I love Fortnite, stupid game. I know it's not for everyone, and that's totally okay. You know.
Maybe 9 is the most competitive person I know for a gamer. Oh, what does the world come to?
They also have been playing Grounded, and they're like, you know, interviewing the devs. It's like you're bringing a lot of different communities together, and that in and of itself is extremely awesome and valuable, and helps people make those connections or strengthen them between their communities. So also, I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's never seen a science stream, but when there's a raid, it's a lot of fun. Let's just say Ballant is very enthusiastic. Ontology is the philosophical study of the fact that things exist, of being. Paleo is old, so paleontology is the study of the being of. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. And then if you have to explain it, it's not really funny anymore. I'm sorry, NMV. I ruined everything. Wait for it. You can nerf Ballant too. We're not the only channel with a nerf. Jeez. I got wrecked. Ballant. I got wrecked. Seriously though, again, you know, and then I'll stop lavishing praise on you. Because, you know, you never do this to me in your channel, ever, Ballant. Go on and on about how great I am and how everybody should definitely, who dare wreck Queen 9. My students put a crown on my head yesterday at drama practice and told me I was a queen, and I had to give them the same speech I give you guys about how I don't want any of that responsibility. I have enough responsibility as it is. Boo nerds. Read more philosophy. SMH. Never. It's not like I shout. Yeah, yes, you do. Every single, even when I'm not in there. I'm not even in there. I'm not even in there yet. And I'll be like, oh, I should go hang out. I know that's not why you're doing it. But I won't even be like talking in there. Sometimes I'm there, but I'm not talking. And I'll be like, oh my goodness, they shouted me out again because you're just so sweet and you're really good friends. And I really appreciate you. I really do. But they make people feel like it is okay to come in and to contribute to the conversation as long as you're being respectful. There's no such thing as a silly question. They are there to communicate science, not to gatekeep it. So it's really an awesome attitude, and I'm glad the platform and the planet are a better place because of you guys. I know that. I understand that. And I tagged you in that post on Twitter for the same exact reason, because I do often have you just up in the background. Sometimes I have to have people's tabs open on mute because if I listen to what you're saying, I'm going to want to start talking in your channel and I won't get what I need to get done, which is unfortunate. But that's a me problem, not a you problem. I can certainly listen. What I love about science, about the Jang, about a few other friends of the channel who are on in that late afternoon, early evening, is that I can have them on with the speakers turned up on my phone in the kitchen while I'm cooking dinner or cleaning I was cleaning our carpets upstairs last night, and you know, having somebody who I can watch like that, who is it's fun, it's valuable content, etc. But it's also family friendly, or at the least like PG-13, is helpful because I have kids that I'm home with. So I can't have headphones on, and I can't just bury myself in the basement on my computer. I have too many things to do. Speaking of philosophy, your Hegel diagrams still haven't arrived from Germany. How will you ever comprehend the movement of the human spirit through history now? Yeet Germany. Oh no. Get out of here, that Germany. Happy to not be on the other list. Wait, what list? Oh, the smelly list? Is there a smelly list? Science refers to people who are kind of trolly and not a good influence as smellies. Yeah, we do have one. Can we, NMV, can we selectively yeet the part of Germany where your map is coming from? And hopefully it does not overlap with where our friend Ella lives. Can we unyeet Ella? Smellies get banned. Yeah. Yeah. Can we sniffs to see if he smells? I'm all right. Right on the edge. Yeet Heidelberg. Flatulent reasons. What if it's coming from Ella? Ella is secretly, oh, is that what Ella does? For a living? Open stream handbook to section on how smelly is too smelly. Yep, make sure you study that section quite well, because that's the exam focuses heavily on that chapter. Is Ella enchanted? Ella is secrets. We do love Ella. Please make sure you give our friend Elandriel M is who we're talking about a follow. She's amazing. She's very talented. I don't know if I have more of this red yarn. I have to go find out. It's right over here. I'm stepping away for like 1 minute, but I'm literally right over there. I'm right over there. You would think you're unsupervised, but you're not.
Chicken attack!
I'm right here! Hello?
Excuse me. It's just a little too.
months. Gosh darn it. Oh, wait. Thank you for supporting the channel for 35 hecking months. I appreciate it. I'm having serious space on me right now. Yeah, that sounds about right. Are you done? Are you good? Oh, yeah, see, look, that was really flashy. This is a little bit better. It's not quite as so funny. I mean, even with the no lights, it's pretty cool looking. Thank you very much for your 35 months. Ready? Into 1, into 2, into 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Thank you so much. 35 months is a lot of hecking months. I really appreciate you. Thank you for choosing to subscribe to the channel and contribute to whatever this is. Welcome to the lime chicken experience. Yes, exactly. Brianna, thank you for the 15 bits. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know if I have yarn to finish this project. I actually am going to need to pull some stuff out of this shelf back here. I might have to order more velour yarn. I wish they would.
I was going to say this in private, but I was afraid that it wouldn't be sufficiently humiliating. You fail.
Did stream die? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I was like, you said fail, and then Brianna Singh said, oh boy. Okay. I was like, what happened? That's a sub-only command. I was gonna maybe start making some sub-only command. I don't know. That's a sub-only command, and it's in the gift bot, I think. Petition for command list. Oh my god. I don't even know. Ian, you know how many bots we have? Are you volunteering to compile such a list? Do you know how many bots I have? It's ridiculous. I thought I had all. No. That's all. No. Right, red. I was right! I knew it. I was like, I have a little bit more of this red. I don't know why I didn't see it the first time I looked there. And it was exactly where I thought it was. It's annoying when you look for something somewhere and then... You found out next Friday is your 7th stream anniversary. That's awesome. Congratulations. Thank you, by the way, Ian, for the 1,500 bits in the sound alerts altogether. Thank you very much, friend. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Really neat how you doing. What have you been working on? You got any cool projects going, doing needles? You have 22 more days. For what? Uh-oh. This doesn't want to close. Oh my god, you're a baby. It's okay. I was 20. I was in my 20s once. Comparatively. Yes, I know you're an adult. Although, when I look back at that time of my life, I'm like, I was not an adult. It's okay, though. Do you have any fun plans, Impact? Dope. Bot roll call. I don't know. It's hard for you to say you weren't an adult at 23. For many reasons, it doesn't feel like you were, but it was also... Oh, right. Yeah. NMB, same. I mean, you know, Ooh! We need to give away stickers. I need to give away 3 stickers. 3 St. Jude stickers. Hey, Squid, how are you? Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely time zone. Exclamation point FTK. Spam those St. Jude emotes on the screen. That's how you enter this giveaway for some exclusive St. Jude stickers that you can't get any other way than, I think, like maybe buying them directly at like the hospital. What color goes well with yellow and black? Turquoise. I made a baby blanket for, yeah, red could work. I mean, I don't know. Yellow and black, a lot of colors would go well with that. I made a baby blanket for, Dev, for baby Ray, that was yellow, teal, and black. It's like a darker yellow. Hi, Bets. Oh, you were here earlier. This is for stickers. St. Jude stickers. I have, I still have, I have 3 Fever Fighter stickers and 2 each of the... So I have this one. They're holographic. These are exclusive for this year's Play Live season. So I have 2 of these of the arcade game. I have 2 of these, which are new patient artwork. And it says art by St. Jude Survivor Ty. And then the Fever Fighter, I have 3 of these, and they're all holographic stickers, and they're like good quality, you know, these are like good for a water bottle. They're like the thick vinyl type of stickers. And I'm going to give away 3 of these because we are giving them away every $500 raised in our campaign, and we're at $2,500, and we've only given away 2. So we need to give away 3 more. Yeah, I love that they incorporate patient artwork into a lot of the stuff that you can purchase. You dyed your hair a fire red, and your roots are the natural color black. Not a crocheted Fever Fighter, but a plushie, yes. That would be a cute thing to make. I haven't made one. They sent me this as a thank you. And this is, the Fever Fighter is art by St. Jude patient Ethan. And you find it over a lot on a lot of their stuff. Hi, Becca. Becca is amazing. You have access to auctions. Let's go. That's awesome. Congratulations. I'm surprised it took them that long to get it for you. I feel like that must have been some kind of oversight. Anyway, Becca is on Team Quirky Cluckers. It is also fundraising for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Please give our friend Becca _MTBC a follow. I'm so glad you got to see their music therapy stuff, especially at Summit. I'm bummed that I didn't get to meet you in person, but next time. Are you maybe thinking about going to TwitchCon? Becca, have you done crowd control for charity? I feel like maybe you have already. Have you done crowd control for charity? Oh, Becca, do it. It's so much fun, and it's also, get ready. They're gonna troll the heck out of you. All right. Ten seconds before we draw winner number one for one of these exclusive St. Jude stickers. We have the Fever Fighter, we have the Monster, we have the arcade game. I still have at least one of each of these designs. I'll mail them to you. Yes, it's fine if you're international. It's not that expensive to send an envelope, just a first-class letter. Ready? 1, 2, wait. 10, 9.5, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! I know you guys will riot if I don't have 9.5, all that stuff. Good luck, everybody. Oh yeah, I forgot. How could I forget?
It's Mother Cluckin' giveaway time.
Oh my goodness. Yay! Karen! Karen, you have 69 seconds. I love you, Karen. Karen, I might have an envelope for you from, yes, I do actually have one with your name on it, but no stickers in it because I sent you the stickers at OG or gave them to you in person at TwitchCon, actually. I think. And I might have sent you something else since then. Which one would you like, Karen? Which sticker would you like? Go ahead. Anyone you want. There's the Monster, there's the Fever Fighter, and there is the Play for More Than Bragging Rights. Which sticker can I put in an envelope for you? Monster. Excellent. Okay, cool. One more of those left. Oh, we're drawing 2 more winners. We need to catch up. So we kick Karen out because you've already won. If you want to get in this giveaway, I'll give you 10 seconds to type !FTK in the chat, which is our command to spam our For the Kids emotes. There is a BTTV St. Jude emote that's like, this is the code for it, that I need to, here, while I'm thinking about it. Hello, Hexy. How's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, today started out kind of rough. Just a lot going on and a lot on my mind and some adulting stuff that I didn't want to have to deal with, but I needed to. And it worked out well, so that's good. let's just say I really wish that the situation in our country was better when it comes to having access to affordable healthcare options, health insurance. But we are not getting kicked off of our current health insurance, which is good. It's just so hard because I'm like, I can't answer your specific questions that like are tax preparer questions for you, but I could call them and ask, and you just need to tell me what question to ask, and then I'll tell you what they tell me. But I gave you like our entire tax return, so I just don't know what the answer to your questions are because I don't understand the question you're asking me. You know? Yeah, I am glad that that is an option here. And trust me, we wish that we were making enough of a profit off the shop and what I do to overwhelmingly not qualify for it, or alternatively that I had access to an insurance plan. But I don't. So, because I'm not considered actual regular staff at the school. Anyway. It's not a union position. It's not a full-time position. Oh, okay, here. We'll use one snooze while we pick these other two. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm probably going to end up having to leave this job, partly because it is not at all what they had promised me it would be, which is unfortunate. Yes, but the person who helped me today was amazing. And then shout out to them because rather than just deny us, rather than just put us down as denied, they went to their like supervisor or whatever and asked for help determining our eligibility and did not just deny us out of hand, which is awesome. That person had the power to just deny us. And they were like, I don't know if I understand all of this. I'm going to ask someone else for help and make sure that I'm not making the wrong decision. And it turned out that we were still eligible. So that's really good. And you know, we have a lot of issues in our state and in our county. But one thing that's good about Oregon is Oregon Health Plan and them offering options and having resources for people to make sure that they're not going without health insurance coverage, if at all possible. And it's what also paid for me to have safe access to hospital births when I was a restaurant employee and also didn't have employee health insurance available and couldn't go back to work full time after having my kids because I would have had to pay for childcare at night and it would have negated my income. And it's such a difficult situation for so many people. You helped organize the adjunct instructors union at your art school. It was wild. People were being paid $25,000 or even less to live in one of the most expensive urban areas in the whole world. That doesn't just limit itself to public education. It applies to private education as well. Teachers are often extremely underpaid. But you know, I don't know. Anyway, that's a complicated and a big topic, and I do think it deserves being discussed. Steve is starving. All right. And we're gonna burn through our what you call it? Snoozes. 10, 9.5, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. I've had that experience more often than not with personnel from the Oregon Department of Health, from the offices that deal with this. I've explained, I'm like, you know, I wouldn't even care if you were just gonna kick me off. But my husband has diabetes.
Welcome to the Fart Zone.
Welcome, breeders! Yarn Crafters Corner, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the Fart Zone, everybody. You have time. Robot Wizard! Robot Wizard, you have time to get in on the last sticker giveaway. Robot Wizard! 69 seconds. Hi, happy.
To the Fart Zone.
You welcomed yourself to the Fart Zone. It is such an honor. Thank you. Thank you, Happy. what were you up to today? Thank you so much for the raid, friend. Thank you for bringing people over. I really appreciate you. I mean it when I say this. You know, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of options. You could have rated so many people and you chose us. I really, really appreciate it. And it's not the first time. Drops all work to fart in the fart zone. That's a lot of farts. Yes, Squid Twink. Indeed. Yep. Better out than in. Robot Wizard, which sticker would you like? Congratulations, Robot Wizard. You've done a lot for our campaign. I'm super happy to get to mail you a sticker. Support spinning on one of your small Turkish spindles today. Cool. Ella's been doing that too. We have one of the monster stickers left. This is new artwork for this year. They use patient artwork on a lot of these things. This is by St. Jude Survivor Ty. It's a really cute monster with a heart. We have the Fever Fighter. We have 3 of these stickers. And we have 2 left of the Play for More Than Bragging Rights with the arcade machine. And Karen, you won one. Robot Wizard, you're number 2. We need to pick one more winner. The arcade one. Thank you so much. Robot Hamster was the name on the donation match the other night. And there might have also been another Robot Hamster donation match that happened not that long ago. Funny coincidence. So, you know, representing robots as you do in the channel. I'm a loser, baby. I didn't enter, so why don't you kill me? Please don't. Oh no, Karen, it's from a Beck song. I got the reference. NMV was kind of like saying NMV. I think Karen just wasn't sure what was going on there. It's all good. I got it. Beck is one of my favorite artists. Robot Wizard, thank you. I really appreciate you.
I love you.
Hi, Allie. How are you? How's the baby? I hope you're doing well. Reuse this envelope that I put Mickey's name on because then we realized that we need to send an item out to Mickey from a giveaway that was won a long time ago. So I did that. I did it. This right here in my pile of like, hey, send these stickers out quickly. One for art in here. It's like supposed to be my priority pile of stickers and they're just everywhere. I have so many envelopes to send out. If you're still waiting on stickers, I am so sorry. I will hopefully have time to sit down and do a big fat batch of those again soon. One more winner today, okay? You're good. The baby's downstairs with both grandmas right now. Oh my gosh. Amazing. I love it. Super important that they get that time with their grandparents if it's possible. And it gives you, you know, a much needed little break, little downtime. Or, you know, if you're hanging out with them, it's just nice to bond all together. Exclamation point FTK. This is the last sticker we're going to give away for now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them left. So after this, we will be giving away, you know, every $500. I just hadn't done it in a minute, so we wanted to get caught up. And we need to do this quickly so we don't have to worry about ads. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to count up this time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. And 10. It feels wrong to count up. You're trying to get back into working on your data analytics bootcamp that you paused when you had the baby. Good for you. It is hard sometimes to get back into those things that you were pursuing, have time for it. be difficult after you've had a baby. So I'm glad that you're doing that. You deserve to spend time on the things that you want to do or that you feel like are for your own development, professional, personal, whatever. Bets, you have 69 seconds. Bets Brickweaver. Congratulations. Bets, which sticker would you like? Fever Fighter, Play for More Than Bragging Rights, or the Monster? Which one would you like? Am I already sending you stickers, Bets? I don't think so because I just sent you a bunch of stuff and I probably would have put your stuff in there. Let me check to make sure I don't have an envelope for you already. Hi, Tash. When we were talking about how it's your fault that when people raid the channel now, they get the fart zone. Yarn Crafter's Corner, if you have any links you want to share in chat, please go right ahead. You have a sub badge, so you're allowed to post links to chat without a permit. What's going on, Chrissy T? How are you? We are all done. I'm so sorry. I should have taken this off the screen immediately. I apologize. We just gave away 3 stickers. We do this every $500 for St. Jude until they're gone. So these are the choices, Bets. Play for More Than Bragging Rights, the Monster, or the Fever Fighter. Cool. And that and the Monster are patient artwork, which is really cool. They you know, the music therapy thing we were talking about with Becca getting to see their music therapy program. They also do art therapy and really try to provide creative outlet for the kids because they're going through a lot. It's important. Their mental health, their emotional well-being is just as important as anything else, and I love that they try to focus on that there. So Bets, I will put this in here, and I will get that sent out to you. Thank you, friend, for being here. And for supporting the channel because, you know, that's how I pay for the postage. When you guys support the channel, you are, by extension, supporting our charity campaigns. And sometimes postage gets quite expensive, but I just really, you know, I feel fortunate to be able to, you know, do stuff that helps other people going through something really tough. Did I do this wrong? Did I skip a stitch? Start in approximately 3 minutes. Okay. You heard the bot, everybody. Something's wrong. we're just gonna have to start over because I can't figure out what's going on, and with the I can tell it's getting stuck on itself, and it was already kind of not cooperating right away at the beginning. I think I might have only done 4 in the magic circle, perhaps, to start. Either that or I crocheted into the second stitch on accident when I... Yes, please, actually. I'm so sorry, I forgot. If you were a sticker winner, please type !winner in the chat and make sure you fill out the form. I mean, I'm sure that I have current address info for all 3 of you. But it helps me to be able to reference it to go, oh yeah, I need to send those and this, and I haven't sent that yet. And to make sure I have your most current info. And it also helps me to track my expenses and prove, if anyone were to ask, you know, hey, why do you claim all these expenses? I'd have like, see, look, this is all the stuff I'm sending out. I have these forms that people fill out with their addresses, and here's the records in stamps.com and all that. Prove you're not figments of my imagination. I mean... Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Robot Wizard. 1, 2. Okay, now we're on track. 3, 4. You did your positive vibes for the day. You're going back to being grumpy and silent. Tashwood, I appreciate you. And it's okay. Sometimes we need to just kick back, you know. Cheeky devil on repeat. How many will I be making? I don't know. I don't know. I'll make them till I get bored of making them. And then maybe I'll get unbored and I'll make them again. We'll see. How you doing, Nomi? Allie, have a great day. Thank you very much. Can I make one with worsted weight yarn? Yes, I can. I could. Make... Okay, 3. Here's single crochet 3. Make 2 times 2. And then... 2, 3, and then you single crochet 2 together across the first stitch of the round. I'm using a blog post for these horns, which I did when I made those horns for Henry that I ended up just frogging. With a butt too? You mean like, are you talking about like the worsted weight? Yeah, sure. You can do it with worsted. One thing I would do if you plan on, you know, doing this kind of detail is maybe not stuff too like super duper hard. Like, maybe just give yourself a little bit of wiggle room with the filling, with the stuffing, the polyfill. 69, then another 100. Thank you for filling out the form bets. So 2 little horns. This is the blog post, if anybody wonders how I'm figuring out how to make these. And the cool thing about this is there is like a formula to it. I think that it even says like, yeah, there's a rhythm after row 8 that you can easily recognize, and it allows you to elongate and enlarge the horn as wide as you would like. I love when people are trying to teach people how to figure out how to do stuff for themselves. I like cookbooks that are like that too, where they're trying to teach you the basic principles and not just, you know, have you follow recipes. Freehanding is something I haven't done as much of as I would like, but I am going to be doing some of it for Valley Peaks, making some froggies. I'm excited for that. I even thought it would be cool to use like the really big jumbo yarn, make like big old froggy heads. You love Mark Bittman's How to Cook Everything series. I'm sure crochet deer antlers would be possible. What you would likely be doing in that instance is, you know, creating tubes and then, I don't know if it would work really to divide off. Right, and the size of the antler and where it's going to be placed would dictate whether or not you might need some sort of reinforcement. But yes, you could crochet around pipe cleaners, or jewelry wire is an option. Depends. How big of a doll are we talking about? You know what I mean? Are these for a headband for a human? Then you're probably going to want to make like tubes and fill them, and maybe even put jewelry wire inside of them. Would want to wrap the wire as it is to pad it out a bit. Yeah. You were just wondering. Okay. I love it. I love thinking about things like that. I love when people ask questions like that. You know, that's a lot of crafting is just improvising and problem solving and going, oh, well, this didn't work, especially if you're like, you know, designing something from scratch. Thank you for the lurk, Have to Happy. I really appreciate that. You have a ton of thoughts all of the time. Yeah, it is. It's engineering. I really think that, you know, kids that are interested in coding and stuff, this is why you like the podcast series, A History of Philosophy Without Any Gaps. It's an academic historian of philosophy going through the whole history of philosophy in detail, explaining the concepts clearly, 1 half-hour segment at a time, plus interviews with scholars. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, it makes it digestible, right? Because that's, I mean, you know, for better or worse, many of us do not have the attention span for like 2 whole hours straight on the same subject. Shipwreck, what's going on? How you doing, Ship? Welcome in. It's lovely to see you. How you been? Even you have trouble with reading attention span sometimes, and you read all day. I'll just realize I've like read through, you know, some huge passage and I haven't absorbed very much of it, you know, because my mind was elsewhere. Meanwhile, you binged TL Yarncraft's videos for 8 hours last week. But that's more of the ADHD. Well, right. So yeah, that's another issue is like sometimes we hyper focus on, you know, and that's not a bad thing to be hyper focused on, if you ask me. Better than like doom scrolling the internet, you know, endlessly for that many hours. Thank you for the follow, Mochi Gameplay. How are you today? Did we get an alert for that and I just didn't hear it over the burp? That's a thing in here, Mochi, just so you know. Sometimes there's going to be a lot of loud noises. No alert. It's totally fine. Uh-oh. I wonder if our alerts are borked. Thank you for following. I hope you're doing well. How's your day going? Oh yeah, and TL Yarncrafts is awesome. So like if you, especially for Tunisian, that's whose tutorial we used when we did the collab with Pix and Kim, and did the headband. She explains the basics really well, and she's a very active, very well-known teacher, pattern designer.
What do you like about corn?
She is. She's like the go-to expert. And she has Skillshare classes. I don't know. I haven't heard anything from the Skillshare people in a while. I might still have a code for Skillshare.
I can tell you all about it. I mean, look at this thing.
Their communication with me kind of just dropped off the face of the earth after a while. That's kind of how these things go sometimes, I think. I think you have to be persistent and, like, poke them every once in a while and be like, hey, remember me? Remember how we were buddies? We were business partners there for a minute? You're wanting to try crochet, but you're like, no patience. Woobles. Mochi Gameplay. Mochi Woobles. I almost thought for a second that might be a troll account that you had made. Ian. Hi, Python. How are you? I was like, uh-oh. There's a story about Mochi in here. I will spare you the details. It doesn't matter. It's nothing. The way you laughed out loud, oh my God. Look, let's just say sometimes people forget they have things that are frozen and that if they bite into them after they've been sitting out for a while, that they might, you know, might have melted a little bit, just like I'm melting this yarn. Okay? Let's just say maybe somebody who is sitting in front of a camera right now might have inadvertently yeah, you should check out the Woobles, Mochi. People troll on Twitch? No way. You need to work on your blanket, but you have no energy again. I am sorry, friend. Maybe you just need to sit back and rest a bit, and then you'll feel like it in a little while. I don't know. I wish I could just be like, here, have some motivation and energy. But sometimes I have the same problem. I had to come home and lay down yesterday. I had so much to do, and I was like, I can't. You know what, though? Moni curled up with me, and we slept together. We had a nap together, and it was so glorious. It was absolutely worth it. And I beat up on myself for stuff like that sometimes, but you know what? I cuddled my baby for like an hour and a half. It's very important. And especially for her, I think she needs that feeling of closeness, physical closeness to another human. Not all people are like that, right? Some people don't crave it, but I think she does. And she's still young, you know? She's only 7. Yeah. And I mean, even the older kids need it too. Finn comes and gets it from me. Finn still definitely needs hugs and head pats and forehead kisses, and I try to make sure to do that for him at least once a day, at least, to take a moment to just stop and hug him and hold him and tell him he's important to me and smooch his head. And Henry's been going through a rough time still with some kids at school, so I've been really trying to make sure to stop and tell him that too, because he doesn't come looking for it, but he needs it as well. No, it's all good. Mochi, there was an event. Chat got to pick my lunch. I chose, I picked out some mochi to come with my sushi. I left it sitting on my desk. I bit into it and it squirted all over my keyboard. Okay, I'll just tell you what happened. So mochi is kind of a you know, Hubby is sick. He's a big baby when he is sick, so you get to do oh. I am sorry, friend. I have been there. I regularly inhabit that space. I'm the one who's home. This is where you can make it work by saying, don't eat at your desk. Yeah, typically I don't, but we were doing a thing, and I thought, well, I'll eat at my desk because, you know, they chose my lunch. It was when we were doing Hype Challenge. And we earned ourselves some DoorDash credit. So I am making that pattern, which I've made a bunch of times. And I like to change it up sometimes and do something different for like the hat or the facial features. So like I made one out of blanket yarn. I mean, I have a Corsair K, what is it? I think it's a K75. I've made this pattern with the little pig hat with blanket yarn. I've made it with, I might even have one of these that I made with worsted. With a frog hat. Little chickies. They turn out really cute with worsted or cotton. You know, you can use any yarn and hook you want. You just need to change the hook size if you change the yarn. I think this is a K75. And you know, so I was able to pull the keys off and clean, and it didn't get inside the keyboard. Thank goodness. It wasn't that much. It was just embarrassing. Okay. This is a good stopping point. I still need to put safety eyes and the details on the hat like this, but then I also need to sew the rest of the features and the wings on the body, so we're getting there. But you know, we had other things to tend to today, and thank you and congratulations to Ian on winning the gift card and on our sticker winners. And thank you very much, everybody, for getting us so far with our fundraising for St. Jude already. I am extremely appreciative because their mission is really important to me. So thanks for just supporting what we do in general here. And yeah, absolutely have to. Happy. Thank you for coming on the raid with Yarncrafters Corner. We had a couple of raids today. From Pottery Dojo. Please make sure you follow them both. Pottery Dojo and Yarncrafters Corner. I don't know how much longer our friend Abstract Halo is going for, but they are still streaming, so I would love to take you over there. Oh, hi, I'm watching you people. We're actually about to raid out. Welcome in. I saw your list in the Discord. That's a lot of games, but there looked like some good choices in there. Especially, I was wanting to find a crossword puzzle game. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you making suggestions for things that we can do together as a community. And anybody who wants, you know, interactive games for their stream should check out that post that I'm watching you people put in the Word Nerds. There's some other stuff in there like puzzles and things like that too, like visual puzzles, but I love word games. All right, Abstract Halo 13 is our friend who is a fellow Team Quirky Cluckers teammate who is currently fundraising for St. Jude alongside us on our team and has reached $85 raised of their total goal of $250. Please come with us on the raid. They've been a friend for a long time. They're working on a baby blanket. They have a cool custom crochet hook they're using. Pank Hi and Pank Bye. Toya, I love you. Come with us on the raid. I really appreciate all of you spending time with me. Please come and support our friend who is supporting St. Jude. Drop a follow. And if you're capable of making a donation to their campaign, I know they would appreciate it. Like I said, we've known each other for a long time on Twitch, and they have graciously agreed again to fundraise with us for another year. So I am so super proud of all of our friends who do stuff for St. Jude. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for everything today. It was a lot of fun. I am excited to do Bread and Fred tomorrow with Chimera. We'll have a daytime stream as well, but we're going to come back in the evening and play Bread and Fred for St. Jude, unless I need time to get ready for that in the morning. Thank you guys very, very much. I really appreciate you. Please do something nice for yourself between now and the next time that I see you, which will be either tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening. And mods, thank you. Never forget the mods. We love you. I'll see you guys over there. Bye!